Hey everybody, welcome back to our Count Up to 600 Custom Ultimates, our Ultimate Custom Review show. It is number 184, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack on this because, he's never this jacked. What are you doing? Why did you do it this way? Um, I guess I could have went with an Uso torso, but then the only issue was obviously the decal removal would be a little more pricier, and also the trunks would have been more baggy looking. So honestly, looking at this the way it is, I mean, the height still shortens him down, makes him look jacked anyway, and makes him look kind of bulky, like I guess he looks like in real life. But it is Custom Ultimate Dragon Lee. And I don't have a problem with this. I'm okay with this one entirely. I mean, obviously there's no decals. It's all, factory part put together using the Eddie Guerrero torso because the skin tone matches perfectly. Legs, all that stuff phenomenal. So while people do give me crap about Cruz del Toro, and later on you'll give me crap about Joaquin Wild, there's people out there who just use an Austin or a Terry Funk torso and then they painted it. And I guess I could have went that route as well. But again, when you're building as many as I'm building, cutting some costs here and there sometimes can help. Now, the problem, of course, like I told people was, when you have to, make the torso, you can see right there that it came out nice on this side, but this side, not so much. So that is a little unfortunate. Still fully playable, still very posable. You're not going to notice it unless you're, I guess, holding them side by side like this, but even then the arm blocks it. So, again, not all of them are going to be to the liking of everybody. I personally think this one looks great, looks fine for me. I mean, because the shortened legs gives him, he's not towering over people. He's not that weird Eddie build where the torso's big, the legs are long, and it just makes him look awkward. This one just looks stocky and built. And he was, he's pretty kind of cut. We don't have a super cut torso in this skin tone. We do have that new Finn Balor, but that's pale white, pasty, not super pasty white, but definitely not Dragon Lee color. So that is an option too. I could eventually, take that one apart, and then, but again, it's applying the paint. And when we see the Ultimate Sheamus in the future, even though the paint looks great from afar, up close, you can see the imperfections slightly. And it's not a knock on Cujo. It's just they haven't made a Sheamus, Ultimate Torso we can use, unfortunately. So this is my Dragon Lee. May not be the biggest fan of it. That's fine. You can build your own the way you want to build your own. You don't have to build them at all if you don't want to. If you want to build him, Eddie Guerrero torso, in shoulders. His arms, Dragon Lee's arms, excuse me. Dragon Lee's lower, Dragon Lee's head. And you've got yourself an ultimate Dragon Lee. Number 184 in our count up to 600.